did not come from me. The idea came from the writer, Michael Perry. And so I read the script. I thought the script was great because at the same time as it's grounded on what is mental health and mental sickness, at the same time it was a whole world to recreate, which was a fantastic work of Jerry. So for me, I had the whole playground to play with. And then it was the cat, so, you know, it was impossible to say no.
Can you ask another question? Because your voice and your accent is so cute.
Always wanted to live in a bottle. No.
Be up there and into young man right here. And then we'll go to you.
First of all, I just want to say that this is one of the best things I've ever seen.
A lifetime, and even after.
He doesn't get out much.
Other than that, I think, because there's so many strange kind of tonal shifts in the film, and it gets so funny and so dark so quickly, I really wanted to know what the atmosphere was like on set at the time when you were filming the scenes. Because obviously there's some murder scenes that play for art, so how did that go?
I don't know. When I shot the movie, she swore to God it wasn't going to be gory. Ever. Like, I don't like gore, Ryan. Don't worry. We won't see anything. And I'm watching your leg just fall to the ground. And it was, the set was very light. I mean, it was a lot of levity. It was a very safe place to, you know, it's the wonderful thing about independent films is that, you know, there isn't a huge investment in a particular outcome being, you know, this movie has to make $100 million or something. You know, it's everybody's in a really safe place and you get to just have fun and let your sick imagination run wild.
I remember when I died, we were chuckling away.
Yeah, we were.
It was a great night. That was a great night.
In between stifled sobs. I found your death funniest.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
And I remember Gemma running in this wood, half naked, and then lying down on the ground. And it was really cold in Berlin. And I was like, Gemma, are you fine? And she was like, I'm English. And I'm like, a human being with a body temperature and it's very cold. And she was like, don't you worry, I'm English. English people are never cold. So,
do you guys concur? Yeah.
We had a there you are.
I loved the ending. That was like a huge fail. But I was wondering, this is for Gemma. How's it revisited karaoke?
As anyone that is interested in my life at all knows, I used to be a karaoke hostess. So I was very pleased when we got to do karaoke in this film. And actually, we shot two versions. We shot really bad singing and then us doing our best. And Marjane went with the best one, which I'm very grateful for. Thanks, Marjane, because imagine if it was the bad version. Well, it was pretty, not brilliant, but, you know, could be improved. But loved it anyway. And good choice of song, Marjane.
Thanks.
I wanted to know what was the process to choose the most evil cat possible?
Like the visual or the voice of the cat?
Actually, let's go with both then.
Both.
The voice you did.
It's all about the cat, how she chose all the evil characteristics of the cat voice and look, the special cat, right?
The voice was they were simply looking for people to voice the dog and the cat, and they couldn't find anybody. So I recorded the scene on the couch when Jerry's discussing whether or not he's good or bad, what is good or bad, with the dog and the cat. And I just recorded it all on my iPhone as all three characters, and then just emailed it to them, and they said I got the job. so I did it. But we all have that voice, you know. I have the cat in my head sometimes. I mean, that's where it comes from. It's, you know, I said the red wine mixes with tequila, Ryan. Do it. That voice. We all know that voice. Yeah.
yeah, but that was Ryan's discovery because, you know, while we had to shoot the scene of the cat and the dog, this is shot with special effect. Then you have to make, you know, storyboard and animatics, etc. So I was making my cat and my dog. So the dog was quite the same as Ryan did, like this nice Republican American man. That was that. But for me, the cat was, was Joe Pesci. That was this nervous Italian guy. And then Ryan comes with this Scottish voice, and I was like, obviously. And he's right, because, you have this huge dog that's really, he's very charismatic and photogenic. And you have this tiny little orange cat, so to compensate, then the cat has to be very strong. And that was his proposition. It has nothing to do.
For Gemma, what was it like playing a head?
That's one of the reasons I did the job, because I just wanted to challenge myself. So I'm quite expressive, and it was really hard, I have to say, because you don't realise how you do actually move your head, even if you're trying not to. So you have to think of ways of expressing yourself just through winking and or whatever. But it was great. I loved it. And actually, we did shoot that live and real. There was no special effects, so it was great because we had, we could really act it out together.
Most beautiful head I've ever had in my fridge. Ever.
So the cast, what made you pick